Good morning, everyone. It's Rifgal. We are playing some more FF6 T-Edition. We're heading back into Narsh. Apparently being blocked by a returner. And we are heading to the Ice Dragon, whatever it's called. We're gonna fight our way through. Hopefully this works okay. Our entire team is currently immune or absorbing ice, so I am hopeful that this is going to work for us. We are going with a strategy. So, Gao is one of the only people who can use the snow muffler. Umaro has relics that are unique to him, that allow him to do absorption for ice. And the other two I figured would be good choices. Pretty simple. So, I don't actually remember what this dragon does, beyond the fact that it is an ice dragon. So we're just gonna kind of hope that this works out. There is a save point up here at least, so we should be able to get up here, save, not have to redo the walk every time. We're doing a bit of a mismatch here. So, Locke is kind of here as an all-arounder because we generally don't need steals right now. Terra's here as our primary magic user. And then we've got Umaro. Like I said, Umaro and Gao are just basically planning on hitting things really hard. Gao has the God Hand equipped, and Umaro has the Earthbreaker in two hands. My actual intention is going to be to berserk once we get going. So, once we get all of our buffs up, basically, we're going to just start spamming. Or we're gonna berserk basically Umaro and Gao. Well, Gao's already going to be berserk because of Behemoth, so we're gonna berserk and see if that works. He has a ability on one of his relics called Mega Berserk, or something along those lines. So I feel like I don't know if that's what that exactly does, but I'm guessing that if we berserk him, it means he's gonna do even better. This is a slight departure from the original game because obviously he was always berserked in the original game. So yeah, we'll see how that pans out. I also want to take a minute once we get up here to talk about a couple of, well, one of my strategies I've been using, so I don't know when the last time I've actually talked about it was, and it came up in one of the comments in one of my earlier videos, and I was like, I should check on that. Should take a minute to go back over it, because there's a few things, like in particular Ashura, that I figured it took a while to figure out exactly how they worked, and I don't know if I've actually spoken it fully, like all at once. So I'm gonna try and go over what I've assessed from Ashura, at least. And jeez, so much. I'm tired of this. We're smoke bombing. We are going to tent, mostly as a precaution for... It's tent's an igloo. So yeah, this is mostly a precaution to get our MP back, more than anything. Judging by how this is going so far, if we're just dealing with ice, we're in good shape. I'm not expecting us to just be dealing with ice, but, like, this is feeling good so far. Where's the dragon? There he is. Okay. So, Freeze Dragon splits into 3 forms. So there are 3 copies of him stacked on top of each other. I'm pausing a second so I can talk. So first thing I do when I start a fight is get Kieran and Golem up, if I can. The reason that I'm doing those first, Golem doesn't matter, and Kieran is specifically important. And actually, let's go ahead and just for the sake of it, also toss Float back. Because it gives everybody regen. So, if you look, one of the things I always do with my relics, or try and do with my relics, is get Protect and Shell on as many characters as I can. And the reason for that is because of how Ashura works. So Ashura, from what I can tell again, when you use Queen's Aegis, gives random status effects to all of your allies. Now you can see there that Locke and Terra both got Image, or Blink, as their bonus. Now, the reason for that is because they already have Protect, Shell, and Regen. From what I can tell, it's Protect, Shell, Regen, and then Blink and Re-Raise. Now, there isn't a spell for Re-Raise anymore, which is part of why this is so awesome. Let's do a Sloga. Be frozen. That's not good. This is honestly the thing I'm most worried about, is the freezing dust. But a lot of our characters are either null or strong against fire as well, on purpose. So it looks like they counterattack physical attacks with that. So now, right now we're doing a second Ashura. And the reason we're doing a second Ashura is because we know now that Locke and Terra have re-rates. Let's do... Where is it hiding? There it is. Berserk on Umaro. This should be an easy fight. We're pretty much just going... Or I shouldn't say that before I get too ahead of myself, but... That's slightly terrifying and amazing. Oh, nobody has Hasteca. Okay. Well, I guess it's time to start. We'll see if Freezing Dust still applies. It looks like it does. So we're gonna wait for Gao to... we're gonna wait for Gao to do his thing. And we're basically going to have Locke. That was a 10,000 hit. That makes me so happy. We're basically going to have Locke on Fire Patrol to hit our own guys with fire to thaw them. So that is the plan. And it looks like the Freezing Dust is a counterattack, so we should be okay here. This is going way better than I expected, and it's kind of terrifying. I am very excited to see what Gao can do with the right, So, specifically, that Behemoth, Rage is amazing. Oh, I forgot I had him equipped with the, yeah. So, yeah, that knockdown is doing 5 digits right there. Be frozen. I'm just gonna hold off on Terra just to be safe. Let's get those defrosts going. Looks like we're down to just one. There we go. yeah, I'm really excited to actually... So, that 10,000 hit was Gao using a one-handed weapon. For shield. Awesome. Down to 3 dragons. And I think we're gonna end this... We're not gonna worry too much about this one right now. There's only a few things left on my list, and I'd like to have each of them have 1 or 2 videos of their own, because they are very much their own things. I'd also like to be able to have a little bit of time to grind before I get to that. Short version, we have the Fanatic's Tower coming up next. We have to return to Ebbett's Rock for the Bone Dragon. And then we're going back to the Phoenix Cave. We are missing a couple treasure chests there, and we have the Red Dragon and the Fire Crystal. So that is the last 3 dragons. Then we're gonna do Bahamut. Tower Fanatics has its own stuff as well. In addition to the Holy Dragon, which is our first goal, there is another boss at the top of the tower. And then we've got Abbott's Rock, like I said, do the Skull Dragon, Phoenix Cave, Fire Crystal, Red Dragon, get the last 3 legendary weapons, and then we're planning on going into Kefka's Tower. We're not going to beat the game, but I do want to get through and beat the Warring Triad, which are the initial 3 bosses. The reason I want to do that is so that we can get all of the gear that's in that tower and unlock the rest of the side features before we start doing side features. From there, we're going to do all the extra content that this game has. So, we're still in for quite the ride. I also am going to take a minute later to talk about what grinds I am doing, what grinds we have left. Do a little bit of poking around in like the Colosseum and stuff like that. So, hopefully you are still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.